What's up everyone and welcome back to Pokémon X and Y. Today we're taking on Team Flare boss Lysandre one final time. It seems he's gone all Dr. Octopus on us. He's got some weird firefly robots coming out of his back, a shiny golden scabbard on his arm. I don't know what's going on, man. He's turned Yu-Gi-Oh! He's gone rogue. He's departed from pretty much everything Team Flare stands for. And here we go, it's Yveltal's Dark Aura making a comeback here. Actually, it doesn't sort of ensnare the entire field in it. There seems to be more of a fiery field going on here, which I really like. I'm really excited, man. I am very, very excited. Those cutscenes were absolutely awesome. Hands down, best cutscene for Legendary in Pokemon. But I mean, it's the first 3D Pokemon game, so I can't say I wasn't expecting something amazing. So let's try out Yveltal's Oblivion Wing, which is a flying type move, actually. I kind of thought it would be a dark type move, considering, I mean, it's called Oblivion Wing. I'm not sure, it might actually do dual type damage. If you guys don't know, there's actually dual type moves in this game, so let's keep using Yveltal. He is just too awesome to not use. Just look at this mighty beast of a Legendary in front of us right now, man. This guy is amazing. I wish I could actually check our summary right now. Check, not Czech. What's a Czech? Like the Czech Republic, I guess? Go, Oblivion Wing! Take out that Pyroar! Man, that is a cool looking attack. If they were hoping to make like the best move ever for a Legendary, they've succeeded. And it even takes away the Pokemon's HP, which is very suiting because Yveltal is the life-taking Pokemon. He's the Pokemon of destruction, so clearly he kills his enemies and takes away their HP at the same time. Yveltal, man, you may have just taken spot of, well, I wouldn't say favorite Legendary ever, but maybe second favorite. Yveltal, you've definitely at least made my top 5, man. You are just too awesome right now. So, let's test it out on this Honchkrow, actually, because if this move actually does dual type damage, we'll see here. It seems like it would be a flying move that also does dark damage. Nope, it just did neutral damage to Honchkrow there, so I guess it is just a flying type move, but just in case you guys didn't know, they did actually add moves that do dual type damage, so it'd be kind of like, how do I say this? I guess it's like Flying Press, I think it's called. It's a fighting type move, but it also does flying damage, so if you use it on like a grass type Pokemon, it would be super effective, even though it's a fighting type move, because it still does the flying type damage. So yeah, I was thinking Oblivion Wing might be a dark and flying type move, but apparently it's not. So here we go. This is actually going to be a very exciting battle because I've spoiled myself a little bit, and I know that Lysandre here has a little surprise for us. You might think this is a normal Gyarados, but beware. As we saw in the intro there, Lysandre's gotten himself on a Mega Ring, and he's going to be using Mega Gyarados. Look at that thing, man. Just look at that thing. Mega freaking Gyarados is awesome. He's got Mold Breaker, break that mold. We're just going to go for our Oblivion Wing. He actually hasn't used a move on us yet, and he does get to use one. Now, Mega Gyarados here actually is a dark and water type, so his typing has been changed a little bit, and he just looks marvelous, man. He just looks absolutely awesome. People kind of thought that he was weird when they first saw him leak because the camera angle that they use make him look like he's really short. But if you'll see there from the back, he does still have his full-on Gyarados length, and we're not doing any damage to this thing with Yveltal, so we may actually end up switching out. Let's go for, oh wow, I just went for a Dark Pulse on accident. That's not going to be very effective, which we get to test out because look at that, not very effective. Xerneas might actually be a much better choice to take on this guy. Wow, Yveltal, if you die here, I'd be very disappointed, man. But hopefully this Oblivion Wing does enough damage to take out Mega Gyarados, and it does. So there we go. Lysandre, I'm sorry, but your perfect world cannot come today because we have taken you down. But yeah, Mega Gyarados, really, really stunning, but unfortunately not enough to get Lysandre to win. So toss those glasses away. They were kind of cliche anyway, man. That's just my 2 cents. Fools with no vision will continue to befoul this beautiful world. They will go until the only thing left to do is squabble over the remaining scraps of hope. Yeah! You should be happy, man. You just beat the Team Flare boss. You just saved the world. Whoa! Know what I think? Even if there's only a little bit of something, it's still best to share it. Even you managed to use Mega Evolution. That's because Gyarados shared its power with you, didn't it? And not just Gyarados, but your other Pokemon too. Shauna's got a point, man. The legendary Pokemon is gone, so you can't use the ultimate weapon anymore, right? You don't have to worry about the future all by yourself. I think everyone should work together to make a better, beautiful world. If that were possible, I could actually open my eyes! I can only see one future. One where selfish, foolish humans think about nothing other than themselves and steal more and more from one another. It's a tragic future. The original purpose of this device was to bring a Pokemon back to life, but the ancient king transformed it into this ultimate weapon. Seriously, you can't open your eyes? When the legendary Pokemon awakened, it took back much of its energy, its power that had to be sent to the ultimate weapon. There's not much power left, but there is enough to use it once. Ugh! Orange, Sycamore's pupils! The ultimate weapon is a flower that bloomed to no avail, just like me. But this ends here. I will show you what its remaining power can do! Orange, Shauna, let's get out of here! Well, that was kind of unexpected. He used the ultimate weapon to destroy the ultimate weapon. I'm so glad you're all safe. I really respect the courage and kindness all of you showed. Yeah, meanwhile, you just sat in Team Flare's lab doing nothing, so don't thank them, Serena. They didn't do anything. Are you guys all okay? Tierno? Yep, as you can see, we're doing great. Thanks for asking. We worked together to save the Pokemon connected to the stones on Route 10. I mostly left battling with Team Flare to Sina and Dexio, though. Oh, so I guess they did help out. I apologize. Thank you guys for the help, man. Who are these Sina and Dexio you speak of? We're the masked heroes. Don't worry about it, Tierno. We were all doing the best we could to stop Team Flare's plans. Okay, we have a little bit of news for you all. We managed to destroy the machine in Lysandre's lab that was spying on people's holocaster transmissions. What? That was happening? That was a thing? Man. So we won't have to defeat with Team Flare anymore? Now I can go back to filling up my Pokédex. So it's finally over, right? We can go back to our adventure, right? Let's go back to Anaster City and start over from where we left off. Yay! Back to friendship. Oh, are we gonna get a little something? We gonna get a little something? I have so much respect for you as a friend! Yeah! Yeah! Guys, we did it! We're friends with Serena! We're one step closer! She really means it! We're one step closer! We went from neighbors to friends! Yes! Finally! Oh man, I think I'm just crying just from that. AZ, I know you got something really important, man, but I think I just met my future wife there. A long, long time ago. A very long, long time ago. The man made an ultimate weapon. Using it required the life force of many Pokemon. The Pokemon granted eternal life learned this. The resurrected eternal Pokemon left the man's side. The man was surprised and sad. He had revived it so they could be together. Day after day passed, but they were never to meet. Eventually, he became a mere shell of a man condemned to wander forever by the light of the weapon. And a Pokemon that also wanders eternally. Where is it now? What do I have to do to meet it? So it turns out AZ was the man after all. I mean, it's not like we didn't expect it. Man, this is a mighty big hole that Team Flare has left in the middle of Geosenge Town. I still kind of feel bad for all these people. They've lost their houses, they've lost their village pretty much. I mean, I don't think this can be fixed by just filling it in with a ton of ground. So, that hole's probably gonna be there forever. Anyway, that has been it for this episode of Pokemon X and Y. I hope you all enjoyed. Honestly, it was really, really good, man. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I mean, it wasn't the greatest story, but it's Pokemon. I wasn't expecting such a great story, but it was definitely good. I very much enjoyed it. That legendary cutscene was fantastic, and I don't know, I'm just kind of stunned by this, honestly. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you all next time as we continue our adventures through the Kalos region. See you guys then.